What if you could give yourself a $2,000 a month raise in retirement before you even stop working? That sounds almost too good to be true, right? But this isn't about a risky stock or some secret lottery. It's about a huge shift in how you think about your money. For decades, we're all told to save for retirement, but almost nobody talks about how to strategically spend for retirement. Financial experts all agree making 5 specific high-impact purchases now while you still have that steady paycheck can wipe out some of the biggest and most stressful bills you'll face on a fixed income. This isn't about blowing your money, it's about front-loading major expenses to buy yourself financial freedom later. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 essential things you need to buy before you retire to slash your future bills and lock in a more comfortable, worry-free life. Number 1. The debt-free driver, a reliable, low-maintenance car. First up, let's talk about that four-wheeled money pit in the driveway. A car payment feels like a normal fact of life when you're working, but on a fixed retirement income, it becomes a massive financial drain. The average monthly payment for a new car has shot up to over $760. Even for a used car, people are shelling out over $500 a month. That's $6,000 to $9,000 a year just for the payment, not even counting gas, insurance, or the surprise repairs that always pop up. Imagine trying to squeeze that out of your Social Security check. It's a recipe for nonstop stress. One financial planner had a client who called his retirement car payment a relentless monthly punishment for a car he barely even drove anymore. It just creates anxiety month after month. The solution is to use your final few years of work to get this threat out of your life. Number 2. The secure foundation, your forever home financed right. Next, let's talk about the roof over your head. In retirement, your home should be your sanctuary, not a source of financial quicksand. Making a smart housing move before you retire is one of the most powerful things you can do for your wallet. The problem? Ever tried to get a mortgage without a W-2 from an employer? It's nearly impossible. Lenders want to see steady job income, not withdrawals from your 401k. If you walk into retirement with a mortgage that's too big or in a house that's too expensive to maintain, you're stuck. You're locked into a high payment with very few options once that working income is gone. The golden window is right now, while you're still employed. This is your chance to either refinance your current mortgage or downsize into your forever home. If you love your home and want to stay, refinancing to a lower interest rate can slash your monthly payment, freeing up hundreds of dollars. You have all the leverage with the banks right now, so use it. Even better, think about downsizing. Selling that big family home can unlock a huge pile of tax-free cash. Thanks to Section 121 of the tax code, a married couple can exclude up to $500,000 of profit from the sale of their main home. You can take that cash and buy a smaller, more manageable home outright, completely eliminating your house payment forever. Or you could use it to make a massive down payment on a new place, leaving you with a tiny, easy mortgage. If you downsize and make some energy-efficient upgrades, you could easily save over $1,000 a month. This isn't just about saving money, it's about matching your home to your new lifestyle and turning the money locked up in your house into actual cash you can use. Number 3. Bulletproofing your budget. Major home repairs and upgrades. Okay, with your housing payment handled, the next big threat to your budget is the surprise attack, Nothing blows up a retirement plan faster than a sudden five-figure emergency repair. The problem. Picture this. You're 3 years into retirement, the stock market is having a bad year, and your air conditioner dies in the middle of a July heat wave. Or a big storm rolls through and you find out your roof has been quietly failing for years. Replacing these things can cost 10, 15, even $20,000. Being forced to sell investments at the absolute worst time to cover an emergency is a financial catastrophe. And honestly, the psychological hit is even worse. It feels like your security is crumbling. The smart play is to use your current paycheck to bulletproof your home against these future disasters. In the years before you retire, hire a home inspector to give your house a full physical, then make a hit list of the big ticket items and start checking them off. We're talking about the roof, the HVAC system, the water heater, and old drafty windows. Replace anything that's nearing the end of its life now. And don't just stop at repairs, think upgrades. Installing new energy-efficient appliances and adding insulation can permanently lower your utility bills month after month. The Inflation Reduction Act even offers tax credits to help you pay for things like new heat pumps or electrical panels. While you're at it, think about aging-in-place modifications. Things like walk-in showers and better lighting are cheap to add during a planned remodel, but can cost a fortune in an emergency. Paying for this stuff from a salary feels like a project. Paying for it from your retirement fund feels like a crisis. Number 4, the health dividend. Prepaying your medical and dental. This next one is so often overlooked, but it's one of the most important. It's an investment in your physical health that pays off with huge financial dividends down the road. The problem. Here's a hard truth that shocks a lot of new retirees. Original Medicare does not cover most dental or vision care. That means no cleanings, no fillings, no crowns, no glasses, and no hearing aids. Those are all on you. A single dental implant can cost thousands of dollars. A full set of dentures or major dental work can run into the tens of thousands. Facing those bills and a fixed income can be absolutely devastating. The solution/purchase. While you are still covered by a good employer-sponsored health plan, your mission is to get every single health issue, big or small, taken care of. This is the time to finally get that root canal you've been dreading, replace old fillings, or get that new crown. Get your eyes checked and buy an extra pair of glasses. Get a hearing test. If you've been thinking about an elective surgery, like a knee or hip replacement, now is the time to get it on the calendar. Your current insurance will likely cover a much bigger chunk of the cost, and you've probably already met your deductible for the year. If you have a health savings account, HSA, your final working years are the time to pump as much money into it as you can. You can use these triple tax-advantaged funds to pay for all of these procedures completely tax-free. Think of it as prepaying for your future health. You're making sure you walk into the active, go-go years of retirement in the best possible shape, without the fear of a massive surprise medical bill wiping out your savings. Number 5, the Fulfillment Fund. Prepaid bucket list experiences. This last purchase might sound a little backward. It's not about preventing a future cost, but about guaranteeing future joy. It's about giving yourself permission to actually live the life you worked so hard for. The problem: financial planners see it all the time. Retirees struggle to flip the switch from saver to spender. After a lifetime of watching your accounts grow, it can feel scary, almost wrong, to start taking money out. This leads to something called retirement paralysis, where people with plenty of money are too afraid to spend it on their dreams, like travel. They see their portfolio balance dip, and they panic, even if it's a planned withdrawal. The solution/purchase. The trick is to separate the buying decision from the retirement itself. While you're still earning that paycheck, book and pay for that bucket list trip. Whether it's a river cruise in Europe, an African safari, or a long road trip through the national parks, lock it in now. Put down the deposits, pay for the flights, book the hotels. This does two brilliant things. First, you lock in today's prices, protecting yourself from the travel inflation that can easily raise costs by 10 to 20% over a few years. But more importantly, it creates a psychological firewall. The money's already spent. It came out of your work money, not your retirement money. So when it's time to go, you can just enjoy it, completely guilt-free. One advisor suggests creating a first 1,000 days of retirement calendar and plugging in these prepaid trips to make sure you actually live out your dreams during your healthiest and most active years. The $2,000 summary. So, did we actually do it? Did we slash $2,000 a month from your future bills? Let's do the quick math. By getting rid of a car payment, you've instantly freed up $500 to $700 a month. By refinancing or downsizing your home, you could easily knock another $800 to $1,200 off your budget. Those energy-efficient home upgrades and proactive repairs could save you another $200 to $400 a month in utilities and avoided emergencies. And by taking care of major dental and health procedures beforehand, you avoid budget-wrecking bills that could easily average out to hundreds more per month if they popped up when you least expect it. When you add it all up, slashing $2,000 from your monthly retirement expenses isn't a pipe dream. It's the predictable result of making these 5 smart moves before you leave the workforce.